What's up, folks? Still a little dark. I don't even know what time it is. Good night's sleep. Plenty of reading. I'm ready. Ready to get the day started. This is a little tricky right here. So yesterday I did another cold plunge. Sorry, I'm so close. I'm trying to. Did another cold plunge. It was cool, man. It was cool. I liked it. Just the shock that goes over you and muscles contracting and you're breathing deep oxygenated breaths. Vasoconstriction. I just learned that word and I like using it. I rarely have an opportunity to use it now or ever in my life. So I went fishing and no luck. I don't even see a fish around here. But fishing, no luck. I found a spot, kind of private. You know, I wear shorts into the water, but I can't keep them on. I have to change them. That's key to not getting hypothermia. So I gotta drop my drawers real quick and put on some clean ones, or dry ones. Sometimes they're clean. So I can't just. It was a Sunday and it's just the Oak Creek border on a state park, and there was plenty of people there, so I couldn't just get butt ass naked in front of everybody. But I jumped in and felt great, and I'm like, man, I mean, you want to get out because it's painful. So you get out, and then when the sun hits you and you start drying off and you feel good, like, man, I could go back in again. And I did. I went back in. I don't know why I'm doing it. Of course, I read a book that talked about Wim Hof, which I forgot to do his breathing. So, I don't know. I've heard a lot of good things about cold showers, contrast showers, and people have been doing cold plunges for a while. I've heard a lot. I figure, why not give it a shot? What could it hurt? Kind of a little bit of philosophy behind it is that your body's never exposed to that shock, right? Rarely is it exposed to such a shock. We live a pretty comfortable life with, we don't have to go out and hunt for our food. We're not starving. We don't have to fast. We got comfortable room temperature 24 hours a day. Most of us, right? Typical person in the United States, at least, doesn't have to deal with any stressors. So by adding this one, kind of shocks your body into primitive condition. One of the things it's supposed to do is regenerate brown fat, or restore it, regenerate it. And you think, why would you want fat? But brown fat uses white fat for energy. So, blah blah blah, whatever. I jumped in a cold lake, a cold river. Keto Day-29. Keto Day-29. Yesterday I went to Whole Foods. They had some. I was like, I gotta get something from their hot bar. Like, I don't care. I was exhausted. I was riding in the afternoon. The sun was setting. I don't like cooking in the dark, so I'm gonna go to the hot bar. And they had beef out there. They had brisket, which I was tempted to get, but then I had this beef barbacoa, which looked delicious, and I got it with some cabbage. And see, that's where Whole Foods screws up, is when you're selling cooked meat per pound for less than what it costs to buy raw. You're messing up, son, because I'm gonna get a whole pound of meat. Cabbage don't weigh nothing. So I had a good meal and a fabulous experience at Whole Foods. I made a video. I still don't know if I'm going to post it, but I made a video as soon as I walked out of Whole Foods. And if I post it, I encourage you to watch it. If you want to see me in the best moods I've ever been in my life, probably. So beef, cabbage, broth yesterday, and some cashews. Which I bought cashews from Whole Foods. Finding dry roasted cashews or dry roasted nuts in general. Typically Trader Joe's has them. There's no Trader Joe's here in Sedona. There's Whole Foods. There's Natural Grocers, and Natural Grocers has dry roasted. But I wasn't in too much of a pinch. But so I bought some shitty cashews. They'll be gone soon. And by what I mean by shitty cashews is they're roasted in canola oil. Stupid. Back in the day, people like me used to harass Whole Foods because they put canola oil in everything. If you're wondering what's wrong with canola oil, well, what's a canola? Go find me a canola. Anyways, I'm not preaching, but I still practice living as naturally as possible, as primitively as possible. And industrial seed oils can fuck off. I'm just kidding. They're cool. Not really. They're not cool. Anyways, if you could see what I'm looking at right now, you'd blow your mind. And I'm just driving to the coffee shop. It's gorgeous. What else? A couple more days at 99 cents. My book is 99 cents. And I am I don't know. You know what a barista said to me? Because I went back. I started going back to coffee shops to write in the afternoon. And so this barista's like, "Oh, you're back?" I said, "Yeah, I've been writing. I'm working on my second book." And she's like, "Oh, really?" She says, "Yeah." And I says, "Yeah, I'm taking characters from the first book and I'm expanding on them and telling their stories and their like origin stories." And she's like, "Oh." She goes, "You're so excited about this." And I'm like, "Yeah, I am. I am excited. I am excited about this." Anyways, 99 cents. I'll put a link below. If you want to read the first chapter, I'll put it like here. I keep telling people, I don't know. Put it there. Read the first chapter. Tell me what you like. I'm looking for reviews. 99 cents. I'm trying to sell it because I want verified purchase reviews. I want it to be registered when people see the also bots. I want my book to be available there. I'm not going to make $1 million off this book. If you think I'm just trying to sell them because I'm dollar signs, that's not it. But I do want to get exposure. I do want to get feedback. I do want to maybe someday make $1 million. I would like to sell 1 million copies of this book. 1 million copies. All right. Let's make it short. It's 10 minutes. Shit. I'm ending it here.